Hello, Wakefield Warriors, and welcome to The Hashtag, where we cover brief breaking news. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Jamie, and we're excited to get going.
Let's start by talking about the end of the basketball season. The season has just come to an extreme stop, losing to Holyoke by almost 40 whole points. They had a pretty rocky season overall, and they ended the season 7-11.
Dear God, Jack Millward could not save us. Please don't transfer. To continue on about winter sports, Wakefield Hockey has just lost in the second round of playoffs after upsetting Methuen 5-1. They were stopped later in a tragic defeat to Bedford with the end score of 5-0, ending the season 2-16-2. What a rough season for winter sports.
Hashtag, Jamie Butler has an 8% save rate, and Mikey Yana is slower than a snail.
Hashtag, ET gets no PT. Now to send it over to Ryan Curtis talking about school culture and behavior of students.
Thank you, Kevin and Jamie. Today we interviewed students and teachers on school spirit and student culture.
I think the behavior and culture of Wakefield High School students is awesome. I think for the most part we have good kids here that want to come in, that are excited to learn and are excited about going to class. I think like any other high school, you have a certain population that might cause some behavior issues or wander the hallways or things like that. But I think overall the population here is excited about learning and very respectful.
I think the behavior of other students at this point, especially for seniors, is just very tired, very kind of out of control, a little messy sometimes, but I understand why. I'm in the same boat. But I think overall we're pretty good. I just think there's a little bit more distractedness than usual sometimes.
I am not sure that I could say whether the time that the students show up to school affects the school spirit in general, the school culture in general. I will say that teaching first block, I have a lot of students who are coming in late, and that can kind of disrupt the class, but I'm not sure about like the school spirit.
Yeah, I think the newer building will certainly bring a different dynamic to the culture of the school. How exactly it will change, I'm not sure, but it will definitely be a different feel coming to work in the new building in a couple of years.
Those are all the interviews we had for today, so we'll be cutting back to you guys in studio.
Well, it looks like we got some bad apples around this school.
Talking about bad things, Drake and Party Next Door are stirring a buzz with his new album, Some Sexy Songs for You. I think this album was a 0 out of 21. Drake just didn't hit, and Party Next Door brought a mid-vocal performance. Every song they sing truly pulled my eardrums.
A very disappointing album from Drake this year, and I really expected more from him. Kendrick Lamar also dropped a new banger album called GNX, and if you haven't listened to it yet, you must listen to it ASAP. Some features from the album include people like SZA and Roddy Ricch, bringing some amazing changes in productions and vocals.
Now, let's send it over to Kai Bagudi to talk about different elective choices.
We asked students how they feel about the diversity of electives.
I'm taking right now Intro to Film in Spanish. I was thinking art, very cool. People say it's very good. Probably film again. It was interesting this year. And then Spanish. And maybe engineering, but who knows?
I take sports activism and society. I feel like this year and also like the choice for next year, they've been kind of increasing the choices and making them kind of a lot more different than what they were when they were more based on like English, history. They're more kind of different. Like a sports class I saw this year that I'm taking, it was kind of more interesting than the other ones. And next year I'm going to be taking a music class, which can kind of broaden your education and kind of help you learn more than just the basic things that you're learning in school.
Thank you. Sending it back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Kai. Now, let's explore the world of artificial intelligence. A lot has happened since last year and the years prior in the development of AI, and it is largely affecting corporations and schools around the world. It is important to learn about the dangers of it and the negative and positive effects to come. So make sure to stay safe and stay away from abusing AI.
Spring sports are going to start soon, and tryouts will be happening any minute. Make sure to get your sign-up forms in and be ready to try out, because those forms are going to close any second. And boy, oh boy, warm weather is coming soon. This is going to make me feel like I don't need this sweater. Now to pass it on to Naya Shar and Peyton Linden, talking about school lunch.
Thank you, Kevin and Jamie. Today we're going to be asking students and teachers their opinions on lunch.
22 minutes or however long it is definitely not enough time to prep the class for the next period and also socialize with other teachers and eat my lunch. Definitely not enough time. So I would say no.
I think we should be able to leave the lunchroom during our lunch period. I think so. I just feel like teachers are being annoying about it. And I think when you're done eating, you should be able to leave it. I don't know why they stop us, but my opinion, you should be able to leave and go somewhere else.
So I think they need more time to eat and digest their food properly, and a little bit of downtime doesn't hurt either.
What do I think about the new lunch tables? I think they're nice. They're like an upgrade from the old ones, and you don't have to bring over chairs anymore, which is good, and they're just better.
I think we have enough time to eat lunch, but I would advocate for longer lunch periods so that students and teachers could all socialize, maybe catch up on a little work. I definitely think lunch is too short here at the high.
I think that on certain days, when people think the food is good, they get super long. And I think at the end of lunch, people try to squeeze into the line, and there's not enough food left over at the end of lunch.
Thank you everyone for your thoughts and opinions on the cafeteria.
Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks for that, guys. Personally, I could go for some good orange chicken to bless my belly. All this talk about food is making me very, very hungry. Jamie, what are your top 3 foods looking like?
Alright, so I would have to say my number 1 food is pasta. Then at the 2 spot, I think I would have to put a filet mignon. And finally, I know I would love to eat some wonderful waffles. How did you like my list, Kevin?
That's a pretty good list, Jamie. I think that my favorite 3 foods would have to be a really nice steak with Caesar salad on the side. At the number 2 spot, I would have to say a Chipotle burrito with white rice, chicken, cheese, lettuce, and guacamole. And finally, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Those were some great lists, Kevin.
Now, it's time to send it out to Karina Silva talking about the film department.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are taking a look at the film classes here at Wakefield Memorial High School. From directing to editing, these classes offer a unique chance to explore the Department of Filmmaking. Let's hear from students and teachers about what makes the film department stand out and how it's shaping the future of filmmakers.
The thing about this class is that it's very hands-on. So there's a lot of technical equipment use and editing, and I feel like that a lot of your students' artistic abilities and creativeness really come out in recording and of course editing. So that's why I really love the projects that we offer here.
Personally, I'd say that Mr. Barris and Mr. Constantine and the whole department have the best equipment in the school, and I think they take the best care of it. I think they have the best area. I think they do a really good job of giving us freedom with it too.
People say I want to take a film school over the summer. Don't, just take this. You just sign out the gear here. We have amazing toys for you guys to play with, and the more you put at it, the more it's going to come back at you. So we've got some really, really fun gear for you. That's the best advice I have. Put your phone down. Be on time. Be on time. That's number 1. If you're not on time, you're gone. You'll get fired immediately. You'll get left behind. Your friends won't like you. They won't call you back. All that. Just try. Just try. There's so many people out there they don't care. They're just they don't really care. If you just try that much, you'll take over.
And that's a wrap from Wakefield High TV. Keep creating, keep reporting, and stay tuned for more. Sending it off to the group in the studio.
Thank you for that film segment, Karina.
The new Rainbow Six season is sparking new rivalries between the PMO clan and the Ched clan. The 2 leaders will face off in a 1 versus 1, with Ryan Clare representing the PMO clan and Daniel Mirvello Moore will represent the Ched clan. This will be followed by a group match where all members can show their skills. Kevin, what's your outlook on the rivalry?
Boy, oh boy, that sure will be a good matchup, with incredible skills that will be displayed to prove the better team and cement themselves as the best R6 team in Wake. But on that note, I think it's time to wrap up the show, and we'll see you next time. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Jamie.
And thank you for watching
The Hashtag.